5 scientifically proven ways to increase longevity after 70 years old. Have you ever wondered why some people reach 90 or even 100 years old with so much vitality and joy, while others seem to age much faster? Well, I've discovered that many people over 70 are making a serious mistake every day that could be shortening their life without even realizing it. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 scientifically proven ways to increase your longevity and quality of life after 70. And method number 4 will completely surprise you. It was the same one used by a Japanese woman who lived to 119 years old. If you want not just to live longer, but to live better, with more energy and fewer health problems, this video will transform your perspective on aging. Let's get started. Tip 1. Practice daily gratitude. You know that moment when you wake up and the first thing that comes to your mind are the day's worries? Well, that's exactly where the problem begins. Science has discovered something incredible. When we practice gratitude regularly, our body produces less cortisol, the stress hormone. A study from the University of California showed that elderly people who kept a gratitude journal for just 3 weeks had a 15% reduction in blood pressure and slept an average of 30 minutes more per night. That extra quality sleep time is crucial for cellular repair. Here are 3 simple ways to incorporate gratitude into your routine. Keep a little notebook by your bed, and before going to sleep, write down 3 things you're grateful for that day. Start your conversations by sharing something good that happened, instead of starting with complaints. Create a gratitude ritual during meals, not only thanking for the food, but also for the people and positive circumstances. An 87-year-old lady I know started thanking every morning for being able to move each toe, and this completely changed her perspective on mobility and independence. Before we continue, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. I share content like this every week, especially for those who want to live longer and better. Just click the subscribe button and activate the bell. Tip 2. Cultivate a garden. Have you noticed how people who take care of plants seem calmer and healthier? It's no coincidence. Cultivating a garden, even if it's just little pots on your apartment window, is one of the most complete activities for those seeking longevity. The problem is that many people over 70 give up activities that require constant care, thinking they are too much work. And that's where the mistake lies. These small daily responsibilities are precisely what keep our brain and body active. A study conducted with over 4,000 people in Sweden showed that amateur gardeners have a 36% lower chance of developing dementia. Because gardening combines several essential elements. It's light, constant physical exercise. You squat, stretch, and carry small weights. It's a mental exercise. You plan the garden, learn about plants, solve problems. It connects you with the earth, strengthening the immune system through the beneficial bacteria in the soil. A practical tip: start with aromatic herbs like basil, mint, or rosemary. They are easy to care for, grow quickly, and can be used in your meals. And if you have joint problems, there are raised garden beds and adapted tools designed specifically for those with reduced mobility. If you're enjoying these tips, leave a like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more amazing people like you. Tip 3. Regular exposure to nature. Many people think that just getting 15 minutes of sunlight a day is enough to get vitamin D, and that's it. But the truth is that our body needs much more comprehensive exposure to natural environments. A fascinating study published in the Journal of Aging Health followed seniors for over 10 years and found that those who spent at least 2 hours per week in natural environments like parks, forests, or beaches had a 23% lower risk of developing cardiovascular problems. And it's not just vitamin D. The air in forests and green spaces contains compounds called phytoncides, released by plants, that stimulate our NK, natural killer cells, which are responsible for eliminating cancerous cells. 3 ways to incorporate more nature into your routine. Set a weekly commitment to a nearby park or green area. Bring natural elements into your home, more plants, a small water fountain. If possible, have meals outdoors occasionally. Mr. Antonio, a 92-year-old man I know, started visiting the municipal park 3 times a week. After 6 months, his doctors reduced 2 of his blood pressure medications. Coincidence? Science suggests not. And you, have you been able to connect with nature regularly? Share in the comments how you seek this connection and what benefits you've felt. Tip 4. Spiritual development and meditation. Now let's talk about the method I mentioned at the beginning, the same one used by the Japanese lady who lived to 119 years old. Many people think that spirituality is just about religion, but in fact, it's much broader. Spiritual development, whether through religious practices, meditation, or daily moments of deep reflection, has a direct impact on longevity. The problem is that many people over 70 abandon these practices just when they need them the most. Researchers at Harvard University found that elderly people with regular spiritual practices have longer telomeres. Telomeres are structures that protect our chromosomes, and their shortening is directly linked to cellular aging. How to develop this aspect in practice? Set aside 10 minutes daily for focused meditation or prayer. Seek meaning in small everyday actions, transforming routine activities into moments of full presence. Maintain connections with communities that share your spiritual values. The Japanese lady, Kane Tanaka, attributed her extraordinary longevity to faith, family, and solving small daily math challenges to keep her mind active. If you're enjoying this information, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Our goal is to create the largest community of people over 70 determined to live with health and purpose. Tip 5. Listen to music and dance. Do you know one of the biggest mistakes we make as we age? Stopping dancing. Yes, this activity that likely was part of your youth is one of the most powerful longevity tools. A 21-year study with people over 75 revealed something surprising. Of all the physical and leisure activities analyzed, dancing was the only one associated with a 76% lower risk of developing dementia. Not even reading or doing crossword puzzles had such a significant impact. This happens because dancing combines several essential elements: physical exercise, motor coordination, memory to remember the steps, social interaction, and pleasure, all at once. 3 simple ways to incorporate music and dance into your life. Set aside 15 minutes daily to listen to music that makes you happy, especially those from your youth. Dance in your living room, even if for just 5 minutes a day, alone or with a partner. Consider dance classes for seniors, such as gentle ballroom dance or seated dance for those with limitations. Mrs. Teresa, an 84-year-old lady, started dancing 3 times a week. Not only did her bone density exams improve, but she also made a new circle of friends, combating another enemy of longevity: loneliness. And you? When was the last time you danced? Share in the comments what song makes you want to get up and move. What's most interesting is that all of these practices have something in common. They aren't expensive, don't require sophisticated equipment, and can be adapted for any physical condition. The secret is in small, consistent daily habits. Remember, aging is inevitable. How you age is largely under your control. Start by incorporating just one of these practices per week, and in a little over a month, you'll have transformed your relationship with longevity. If this content was helpful to you, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share with friends. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 ways will you start implementing today? Next week, I'll bring special content about the foods that contribute most to longevity after 70. Until then, remember, age is just a number, and every day is an opportunity to live with more health and joy.